Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Now today I want to talk about the topic of boredom. Now boredom is very interesting to me because believe it or not, it is often the gateway to a lot of bad decisions and a lot of bad paths. That is if you let it, of course. Now I say this because recently things have just been going really good, and in the past for some reason whenever things go really good, for some reason I get like bored, and it's weird. It's like I kind of want things to go bad in the back of my mind. It's really weird because I could just spend like months, like however much time digging myself out of a hole. And I'll take a moment to celebrate that victory, and I'll finally be feeling good, like my life will be great, things will finally be, just coming together. But for some reason, I'll get like bored because there's like, for some reason, it's just like I'll be so used to things going bad to the point where if things are going good, where for some reason it's this thing where I think it's like sometimes I'll be so used to things like not going good where it's like I'll kind of get bored. I'll kind of try to find a way to make things go wrong in my life again. It's really weird. Now this is a pattern that has just happened in my past. Now this time around things are going great in my life and I want to continue for things to go good. I just want it to be a nice upward slope. So I guess my way of acknowledging this is making a video on it. So yeah. Yeah, it's weird. My mind just kind of went blank. Yeah, I guess for some reason, like whenever we're bored, it's like we want mental stimulation, right? So it's like often we may turn to self-destructive paths because, that will stimulate our brains and stuff. But one thing I've been kind of just trying to remind myself that I do when I'm in these moments is just to take a step back and try to appreciate how far I've come from, whatever dark point up until now, and just kind of try to take a moment of appreciation, because it's said a lot, but really is true that just being grateful is a great way to ground yourself and be like, whew, okay, I've made it this far, and even though maybe I may not be crazy motivated to do whatever this and that right now, I can at least take a moment to be like, okay, right now I've made it this far in life, and that is great. All right, and I do not want to dive into, any self-destructive vices or anything like that. Because I think another thing too is when we're bored, so to speak, that can often cause us just to be in a space where our mind kind of constantly drifts. And when it constantly drifts, it's like we're kind of just constantly thinking of things. Of course, our thoughts are not us. But what kind of becomes us is the thoughts we act upon, right? So because more thoughts are running, there are more bad thoughts that run as well as the good thoughts. not that kind of thought. All right. But right, there are the bad thoughts and the good thoughts, right? But when you're alone, when you're bored, your thoughts are constantly racing, both good and bad, which means, yeah, the good thoughts are racing a lot more, but so are the bad thoughts, all right? And therefore, the likeliness of us giving into those bad thoughts increases as well, right? The more you are alone with that thought, the more it kind of replays, the more likely you are to kind of act on it, right? Which explain my stomach just growled, which explains why boredom can lead to self-destructive vices, right? So this is something I just want to bring to your awareness so you can kind of catch it. And I don't know, whenever I'm in these moments where I'm not like crazy motivated or I'm bored, so to speak, maybe I have stuff to do, but I just don't want to. I'm just bored. I've been trying to kind of shift these moments into moments of gratitude because like I said, when you're bored, you kind of have nothing to do. Your thoughts kind of race, and, I just don't want anyone who's watching this, to take, everything you gained up until this point in your life to take it for granted, because you probably worked very hard to get to where you're at now. And it is not worth, going back into some downward spiral. All right. I feel like I said in the beginning of this video, I feel like it's this weird thing where, if you kind of made it out of a dark place and you're finally feeling good, you may have been so used to that dark place that some part of you kind of wants to go back to it. And I'm here to tell you that you worked really hard to get to where you are now. All right. So stay there and keep going. All right. Because the minute if you decide to go back to that dark place on purpose, you're going to be like, damn it, why the hell did I do that? And you're going to have to climb all the way right back up, right? So don't do that. Take a moment, be grateful for how hard you worked to get to where you're at now. And I guess that's the premise of this video, is instead of giving into any, self-destructive nature, to just take a moment of gratitude. So yeah, that's that. I love you guys. As usual, any video ideas you guys have, leave them in the comments below. Always love those recommendations because I will probably get to making video on it very quickly. But yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.